Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? Welcome back to my Sherlock Holmes series. Today we're playing the next game on the docket, which is The Awakened. We went from conspiracies about stealing an old man's fortune by murdering him and his daughter to Cthulhu. You know, as you do when you talk about Sherlock Holmes. Uh-oh. John, what are you doing?
Go away, you swine! Leave, or I'll make you bleed!
Oh, yeah. Just another day in the life of Holmes. People threatening your life. Oh, he's been possessed by Cthulhu.
Blood.
Oh, blood. Oh my gosh.
I beg of you, Holmes. Fatigue.
Just Holmes in the background going, blood, in the exact same voice line from the last game.
Oh, no, it can't be. It can't end like this.
Oh, he's already dead? John, are you aware that you are not moving your mouth? It's just
me.
in your head? Or are you just having thoughts? It's because Cthulhu won't let you forget? Oh no.
How did this all begin?
He's got to do some sit-ups in his bed real quick. How'd this all begin? Tell us on these very empty, polygonal streets of London. Sherlock Holmes adventure. And today, it's Sherlock Holmes versus The Awakened. Timing was a little off, but it's okay, we can fix it in post. Welcome to London, where the streets are unusually empty. Except when the game is loaded in fully. And we gotta interact with people. Here we are. There's Baker Street. And there's John going home after a long, long day to fight Cthulhu. Now, the question is this gonna go like maybe there's supernatural stuff in Sherlock Holmes, kind of Sherlock Holmes, or is it gonna be there's no supernatural stuff whatsoever in Sherlock Holmes? Because it can go either way. It can go either way. There's Sherlock. Look at that.
Good morning,
the animation
Holmes.
upgrade is
Looks
great
like a
for you,
typical
Sherlock. You look
London
10
day.
years younger.
Fog in the morning, fog in the afternoon. Ha, and here's a surprise. Fog in the evening.
He's got a
morning,
sense of
Watson.
humor.
Can you imagine? I have been
Oh, hey,
at
look,
it
it's the
since
Abbey
5
from the
a.m.,
last game, the
and
one I said
scarcely
looked
think my list
dilapidated
of
and
patients
abandoned.
for the day has even been touched. What is more insufferable,
Oh,
I
dear.
haven't even had a moment with the morning paper.
Oh, that
They
sucks,
say
Watson.
the minister will assuredly... Holmes, whatever is the matter? You haven't heard a word I have said.
Yeah.
It is the tedium, my dear Watson.
Oh,
Life
we got
is
dramatic
ordinary,
Sherlock
the papers
today.
Are lifeless. Any hint of audacity, and dare I say, romance has vanished from the criminal world.
Holmes,
Everything is
it
dull.
only
People are
temporary.
dull.
You
and
know
I'm
perfectly well
bored.
that sooner or later an exceptional incident will occur in London or thereabout, which
And John's
cannot
like, "Don't
rest
worry about
till
it,
the
Holmes.
talents
Sooner
of
or later,
Sherlock
someone
Holmes
will get
are
murdered."
called into play. Then it
Sir,
will
are
be
you
up to
aware
your
your
agile
fork is
wit
just a
to set
tiny
things
steak
right,
fork?
which should satisfy your constant need for mental gymnastics.
I hope the heavens hear your words, Watson. I hope they do indeed.
I must take my leave, Holmes. I have an
So,
appointment with a rather
Do forks just
odious
look like
man,
that in
Captain
this era,
Stenick.
or
He is
did someone
apparently
just
in
not
a
want to
state
animate a
with
third
near
prong onto
tachycardia.
it? I highly doubt it was the intent, but apparently there are forks like that in Victorian England for eating snails. Delicious.
Due to some problem involving his manservant.
Oh dear.
Why don't you get out for a brisk walk, Holmes?
Go
Perhaps
for a
buy
walk,
newspaper
deduce
or
by
visit
the
that
people.
fellow Barnes over on Glentworth Street. You might remember him, the bookseller. He has some
Yes.
new volumes of the particular sort that should occupy your mind for a time.
Oh, yes, books. I was like, how dare you insult me by suggesting I go read commoners' books. I'm gonna do it anyway, because I can't forward the story otherwise, but I'm still offended. So, a couple things about this game that are different already. One, I can run wherever the heck I want. I'm running indoors and you cannot stop me. And also, we have this. We have a first-person perspective now, which I'm probably going to be using a lot because, frankly, I like it better. Because, like, this works fine. I just have to just click in specific spots, which I don't much care for. So, maybe I'll use this shot if I want to just get a good look at everything. But this just helps me explore better. So I like it more. And anyway, personal preferences aside. Oh, those are the falls where you die. But this right here is why I like the first person perspective a little more. I can just go around and look at everything. There's nothing else really to explore in this room other than getting his matches, but, you know, it's neat. It's neat. Why does this picture not have a frame? Did you just blue tack a random picture of, what is this? It's either Buckingham Palace or a church. I'm not from London, so I don't know. Anywho, no time to delay. Let's move on. I just wanted to point this out because I noticed it when I was doing tests earlier. This harness is horribly ineffective for many reasons. Number one, that is easy to slide off because there's not even a chest strap. It's legit just a horseshoe you put on the horse. It's also, this guy keeps whipping it even though they're not going anywhere, which I don't understand. That's rude. There is one minor problem with the first person perspective though. It does not load speech bubble icons. Like, I go to third person, I can click him and the little dialogue box comes up. First person, it does not. But it's alright. We gotta talk to this kid.
By the Strand!
By the Strand!
So, my young friend, what is the news?
What's the
Nothing
news?
of interest for the great detective, sir. Those old stuffed shirts ate up half of London at their big scientifical to-do. And
To-do.
some Scandinavia princess is driving the locals wild with curiosity.
I love this kid. I love the
Scandinavian
irregulars.
royal
They're
is
just
in
like,
London?
I'd
If you
love
and
to
the
tell
lads
you
can
all
look
about it,
sharp
sir.
and find out more about her visit, there will be some coin for your pockets.
Righto, Mr. Holmes. If there's aught to be found, the irregulars will have it. I'll send the words out to the lads.
Just abandon your paper stand. Let them just take the papers. There
It
we
is
are.
necessary to keep my informants in fighting form.
Alright, what does this say? That's something I learned from the last game. Read everything in great detail because it might be important. I should probably have a notebook. Because I will forget about half of this stuff. Anywho, back to business. Let's go find the bookstore because John said we need to read. Oh, real quick though. Look at the dog. Look at this ugly little dog. It looks like a monkey. Oh, you can't breathe at all, can you?
Good morning, Mr.
Good
Holmes.
morning,
How are
sir.
you? I have some new novels that should interest you. A nice illustrated volume on fish.
Some
and a
fish,
collection of legends
some
on
pirates.
piracy. They must be here somewhere.
Alright, I'll look for them. Right after I poke around. Right, there's the books. There's a little elephant. That's a cute little elephant. Can I buy the elephant? I like that elephant. John! I say, oh John!
Holmes! Here!
You were just across the street the whole time! Hey, what a stroke of luck! Hello, John. How you doing?
Ah, it's good that I found you, Holmes. As I told you this morning, I've visited Captain Stenick. Here is Captain Stenick and Sergeant Rufels.
Is that your given name? Rufus. What, they couldn't call you Sergeant Ruffles because of copyright? My name is Sherlock
Now
Holmes.
then,
I have
Sergeant,
dead
what is
eyes
it
because the
about,
animation
and
is
what
still a little
elements of the
behind.
crime you have documented?
Referring to the official report, the following particulars were taken down.
All
A young
right.
Maori responding to the name Bayaupa was reported missing by his employer, Mr. Stenick. No one in the surrounding area saw or heard anything relevant to this incident.
Okay.
In truth, we rarely concern ourselves with cases such as this, but the lad speaks not a single word of English, and according to his employer, has considerable strength. Considering the wild customs of his native land, who knows what damage he could cause?
Bro, that was kind of racist, but
you
okay.
must know, Mr. Holmes, there have been a few similar cases reported recently. The facts are much the same. Immigrants from the poor districts have been reported missing by their families.
Because y'all won't
We
investigate.
expect that some low-class brothel has opened its doors to the local exotics, and Mr. Holmes, you can imagine how word would spread. Mark my words, with his unique looks and speech, we'll find this boy in no time. I imagine he'll have nothing worse to show than empty pockets and a delighted air.
That is a possibility, to be sure.
And a very
However,
racist
I would
one
be
at
most
that.
grateful if you could ask your superiors to send me the reports about those similar cases. I rely on you, Ruffles.
Good job, Ruffles. There's a treat in it if you succeed. I don't like you. I mean, I know everyone in this time period is probably a little bit bigoted, but I don't like you. You're probably even more bigoted because you refer to him as a manservant.
Any man will be the same, and with less provocation. My servant is left in the middle of the night. Damned ungrateful after all I have done for him.
Yep.
To top it off, he knows not
Yep,
one
he's
word
a
of
bigot
English.
too.
Finally, if he causes any damage, I will bear the brunt of people's anger and suffer the consequences, as I
Yes.
am the person who brought him to England.
How long was he in your employment, and is he accustomed to vanishing
You
in
keep
this manner?
talking. I have
We
chocolate chip
return
cookies.
from us.
How much money does he have on his person?
Frankly speaking, he didn't have any money. I kept his wages for him, and they are in my safe. In any event, what the deuce would he have a need for money?
Who knew that he worked at your home, and had he any contacts here in London?
Anyone who deals with me professionally knows Baopa is my personal servant. As for his contacts, they are limited to the delivery men who bring food or other items to my home. What reason could he have to see anyone other than myself?
Watson, continue
Yeah,
your
that
search
whole
here.
interaction
I must
wasn't
follow another
completely
lead.
suspicious. I don't like you. You essentially have a slave. It's like, oh, I keep his wages in my safe. A safe you keep his wages. You have a slave. You suck. You suck too. Because you're ignoring missing persons reports because they're lower class and not from London. I already hate these people. Alright, Holmes, let's investigate. What are we looking for? Oh, what's this? This looks important.
What a peculiar drawing.
'Tis Cthulhu. He lived in the shack behind the house. You didn't even give him the dignity of living in the house. This is where you had a slave. You probably kidnapped him.
This appears to contain some measure of opium. I shall analyze it at Baker Street.
Mm-hmm. Make sure I got everything. Yep. I wonder if he went this way.
Footsteps. Let's see.
I found
How
something.
strange. This appears to be a fish scale.
I found
I shall have
fish.
to examine this more thoroughly.
I got fish.
Yes, there is something here.
Yeah, it looks like it's bent.
Yes, there is something here.
You gonna tell me what it is?
Suit yourself, Mr. Holmes, but it seems to me you're just wasting valuable time. Trust the instincts of a seasoned policeman. In my professional view of the case, this lad went on a spree and will pop up wiser if poorer in pocket.
Well, excuse me if I don't trust you. I don't trust bigots as a general rule. Right, can I get around to where that fence is messed up?
I have no reason to go there.
I do have reason to go there. I want to see why the fence is messed up.
I have no reason to go there.
I have plenty of reason to go there. I want to see why the fence is there.
Yes, there is something here.
Well, there's how he got over.
This should prove useful.
Oh, I get it. There we are. What'd I find? Just that this is like all bent out of shape. Did he like do that or that already exists? Because if he did that himself, oh boy. I do not want to mess with this kid. Honestly, I just want to let him go. If he did run away, it was for a good reason. What have I missed? That.
Flaxen. Yellow in colour.
I found flaxen.
The lock was not cracked.
So he left as his own. Wait, it could lock? Like from the outside? This is more and more. Did you lock this dude in a shed every night? I mean, didn't matter much. I'm pretty sure he could fit through that window. Alright, did I find everything?
Come,
Alright.
Watson, we must return to Baker Street.
So it will
What do you make of
automatically
this,
jump me
Mr.
into a
Holmes?
dialogue when I found all the clues.
Mr.
That's
Stenick,
helpful.
I wish my news were your servant simply left your employment voluntarily for the service of a more honest man. Unfortunately,
My thoughts
I don't
exactly.
have that pleasure. In truth, the news is grim indeed. Your servant was seen in the company of 2 men yesterday.
Wait, how do you know that?
One of the 2 is a man of moderate size, very robust, and a mature age. His profession, which will be the key element in our investigation of this affair, will be determined by me within few hours. The other is a young Hindi who is tall and only recently arrived in England. There is a darker side to these events. Your man was not with them by choice. Rather, the evidence shows he was kidnapped. At this moment, the reasons behind this villainous act are unknown, but rest assured, the truth will not elude me for long. Gentlemen, I wish you a good day. Come, Watson,
See
we must
ya.
hurry. There's a great deal to do and little enough time to spare.
See ya, you bigots.
Holmes, I must protest. You did not spare my client, Captain Stenick. This seems unusually harsh.
And so is
That
he.
may be, Watson, but now what matters more is to know the reasons behind the kidnapping of this young aboriginal yesterday evening in central London, and more importantly, what has become of him. I must concentrate
John, don't
on a
defend
small
that man.
experiment
He's
I will run
racist
to
and he
test my
owns
theories.
slaves.
Please go to the poor Lovelorn Barnes and ask him if he has something on the Maori nation and its traditions.
Alright, let's see. Camera's a little high, but okay.
Very interesting.
What is? Okay, apparently we saw something in there. I'm not sure what, but cut the fish.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Yeah, because they're cheap. About that. Oh, what's this?
The meatball ignited but failed to burn completely. There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other...
It's a meatball.
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus.
Okay, how do I operate your apparatus?
Now it can't be used for anything.
I got some acid.
Nothing. Nothing. Now it can't be used for anything.
How do you work this stuff? I don't know how this stuff works. Put alcohol in it.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Acid. Oh, we melted.
Perhaps if I apply heat?
Okay, now you tell me what I'm supposed to do after I tried literally everything. There we are. Oh. Where'd you come up with this? It's Sherlock Holmes. Why am I asking that? This is a nifty thing, though. I don't know if it's scientifically viable, but it's nifty. Here we are. I burnt all
Incredible.
the evidence.
I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
Someone made a drug meatball? So we have a... Wait. We have a saltwater fish with fresh water. That's going to be important.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
Watson! Are you just staring down the little boy? Oh, no, I'm Watson now. Hello.
There's a good lad. How does it go?
Hello, sir.
Hello,
My
sir.
associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about... now, what was it?
The princess, Gav. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what we
The
visiting.
scuttlebutt.
Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir?
Oh, yeah.
They say he went out on the town having a go with the ladies, if you get my meaning. Like as not, he was trapped by some
Someone goes
gang of
missing.
toughs.
Ah,
Otherwise,
prostitutes.
who'd get
Yes.
the best of
That's
him?
your answer
A
to
proper
everything in
giant
this
he was,
city.
by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure.
Aw. You're welcome, lad. Let's go back and tell Holmes what we've learned. I wonder if her bodyguard is a person from a foreign country. Oh, there he is. How you doing, Holmes?
Please, Watson, leave me to my thoughts. I must concentrate.
Oh, okay. Rude. Doorknobs feel like they're really high up. But anyone else getting that? Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like the doorknobs are kind of high. Watson, make your bed. Make your bed, you animal. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was supposed to go to the bookstore too. My bad. I realized why it's not letting me interact with Holmes. I have to go to the bookstore. Let's run to the bookstore. This is... Why do I play these games? These games require you to be kind of smart to figure them out. Yet here I am, like, I literally just forgot the thing you told me to do. Hello.
Good morning. Has your sprain improved?
Good morning, Dr. Watson. It is slowly showing improvement. What can I
did
do
you
for you?
sprain?
Would you happen to have a book on the Maoris?
If I have one available, it would be on that bottom shelf. Although I'm not sure if I still have that particular book.
Please don't trouble yourself. I will look for it.
How do you know which book I'm looking for? I asked a very generalized question. Also, you need to unpack this stuff. This is messy. Like, I can tolerate the books just on these random desks, but like, you just got packages stacked up in the corner here. That is not acceptable. Oh. It's not on a shelf. It's just on a table. Now, whatever. We found what we were looking for. May I steal
Good
it?
day.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Do we have libraries yet? Can I just borrow it and then bring it back later? Maybe not. Holmes might want to keep it. Mrs. Fleming is no longer at her stand. Are you alright, dear? Are you dead? Oh, he's moved. Where's he gone? Oh. That doesn't look intimidating at all when Holmes does it. You good?
As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What part of London would such a man call home?
I don't know. I don't know London that great. I'm sure there's a clue somewhere in here. So we have a... Wait. We have a saltwater fish with fresh water. That's going to be important. Is it the Thames? Where's that newspaper report about the Thames? Because the Thames is the only location I can find.
Yes, Watson. There is little room for doubt. Our man is a
I guess that makes
bargeman
sense
who
because of all the
works at
stuff we
Thames
found in
River
relation to
wharves.
water.
He is more precisely employed to transport and handle fish
I don't know if he'd
brought
feel
in
at
by
home,
various ships. Our next
but
step
okay.
is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste to the Thames near the warehouses.
In hindsight, I really should have called the Thames. In my defense, I was focusing on the wrong question. To the wharf.
Why did we come here, Holmes?
To look for a kidnapped child.
Brr, it's rather sinister here, and so cold.
Precisely, Watson.
You do an impression of an
Here's a
AK there,
pub.
Watson?
We can warm ourselves inside.
Excellent, Holmes.
Look, it's just called pub. Oh, never mind, it's called the Cursed Mermaid. But just make sure you knew it's a pub. There's a very flat sign that says pub. All capital. Hi there.
Good
you
day
doing?
to you, sir. Could you serve up 2 of your best pints and some information, if you please?
My pleasure,
Just
sir.
casual.
What can I do for you?
Give me some
My friend and I
information.
are looking
What can you tell me about the look of him?
only that he is a robust man about this size, wearing iron soles.
Little help there. You've just described half of my customers. I have nothing for you. Here now, look for a man called Harper. He lives in a house not far from here, after the bridge near the warehouses. You can't go wrong finding his place. It has a large anchor painted on it.
Oh, lovely.
Either way, I am in your debt. Please tell me, for curiosity's sake, what troubles your friend?
Oh, he's just drunk. Don't worry about it.
He's been waiting ever so long for a new wooden hand. It was to be here yesterday, but still no sign of it. He is quite low and has taken to the drink.
Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
The devil, last night a nasty flea woke me, and me with only the hook on me scratching hand.
Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Oh.
And to add to me worries, imagine last summer I had worms.
Oh, dear.
Worms?
Yes, Grams is what it was. A sudden attack in the middle of the night, again with only the one hand, and that blasted hook on the other. Hit me misery. I used the wrong hand. Lord, I was unable to so much as sit for 3 weeks.
Oh dear.
Well, gentlemen, again, thank
John, you wanna help him
Have
out?
a nice day.
I do feel bad for him. I do feel bad for this guy. Being an amputee is not fun. I have no personal experience. I just imagine what it'd be like to lose my hand and be like, yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun. John, you come... John? John? John! John, what are you doing? John! Alright, over the bridge past the warehouses. Is that what he said? We'll find out in a minute when you suddenly stop, be like, I'd have no reason to go this way.